to be able to compute the following limit of this sequence, we need one key idea here. Note that if we have a number that's between 0 and 1, then a to the power n goes to 0 as n goes to infinity. Okay? So we can use this one here because if we see here the limit when n goes to infinity, the upper one is minus infinity, the lower one is plus infinity, and we have minus infinity over plus infinity, which is an undetermined form. So it doesn't mean that the limit doesn't exist. It means that we can't conclude. So we have to find some other techniques to be able to compute the limit. So in this case, what we're gonna do is we can use some techniques that we know. So in this case, we can just multiply top and bottom by something. But one key idea here that's helpful is that if we divide everything by 8 to the power n, so the most powerful, the biggest number here, to divide by that. So let's do that. So let's write un as divide the top and the bottom by 8 to the power n. So we have 4 to the power 7 over 8 to the power n minus 3 to the power n over 8 to the power n over 1, which is 8 to the power n over 8 to the power n, plus 3 over 8 to the power n. Okay, this gives us that 4 to the power 7 over 8 to the power n minus 3 over 8 to the power n over 1 plus 3 over 8 to the power 8 to the power 3 over 8 to the power n. So here, so we're gonna use this result here. Okay, so 3 over 8 is less than 1. When n goes to infinity, this becomes 0. Okay, so here we can now take the limit. So what's the limit of this one? So this is a fixed number over this one that gets bigger. So it's 0. This one is 0 according to this result because 3 over 8 is less than 1 and 3 over 8 to the power n is 0. Here we have 1 plus 0. So basically what we have 0 minus 0, which is 0, over 1 plus 0, which is 0 over 1, which is 0. Okay, so this tells us that the limit of un is 0 as n goes to infinity. Okay, so another key idea is that if we try to divide by 3 to the power n, what we're gonna have 4 to the power 7 over 3 to the power n minus 1 over a over 3, 8 over 3 to the power n plus 1. Okay, so on the top we get 0, okay, minus 1 over this one here. Okay, so we get minus 1 over 8 over 3 to the power n plus 1, which is infinity. So we have minus 1 over infinity, which is 0. Okay, but does it work in all the cases? No. Sometimes it's tricky, but the most important thing is that the limit is 0 as n goes to infinity.